Good evening, Yankees Nation. I'm Ken, and you're here with the ugly truth. My question slash thought for tonight is, why do Yankee fans vilify our own players? I remember back in the dynasty years when, and even before, when visiting teams came in, the Yankee fans gave the Red Sox hell, gave the Mets hell. Anybody that we played, the opposing players were not safeguarded from any verbal assaults that the fans would dish out. Over the last 15 years or so, it seems like there's been a trend that the Yankees fans seem to pick out one or two players that can do nothing right. They're booed consistently at the stadium in the Bronx. Uh, Demands for their heads, them being traded, DFA'd, or just straight benched permanently seem to be the song of the day, and I don't understand it. I don't understand, if we are truly Yankee fans, how we don't support the players that represent our team. Most recently, during the 2023 season, the two victims that seemed to be right at the forefront were Carlos Rodon and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A lot of fans were upset with Rodon because he received a pretty big contract. Unfortunately for him, he was injured in spring training and never recovered. And that has bled over through the years. Last year, there was serious doubt. And when he faltered, fans were proclaiming how he was a bust, would boo him when he stepped on the mound. And it's got to have an impact negatively on the player. IKF, that kid showed up after a trade, bringing him into New York. And in Texas, he was a Gold Glove winning third baseman. But the Yankees never played him at third base. They thought that it would be great to put him at shortstop, where he just wasn't very good. Kid still had a year left on his contract, and he stated plainly for the public that he just wanted to be a Yankee, and he would play any position, do anything that the Yankee team needed for him to do to help us win. That kid showed a lot of heart, but got nothing but grief from the Yankees nation, and I don't understand why. Yankees mismanaged him. They didn't play him in the proper positions. So I don't see how you could expect him to be extremely successful. Last year's victims, Anthony Rizzo, DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton. There were calls to DFA Stanton before the season even began. However, when he started performing during the regular season, he was a hero. The Yankees' record was incredible with Stanton in the lineup. I think it was 71-40. But when he was out, we were below 500. And his postseason performance was spectacular. This year, he started out with double tennis elbows in his right and left elbow. And once again, those cries are starting to come out that he is a broken old man. Why do we need to pay him so much? Why does he need to be on the team? DJ LeMahieu, once a superior baseball player. When his contract came due, every Yankee fan out there in the nation wanted him to re-sign with the team. He re-signed with the team on a team-friendly contract, extended out a little bit to bring the AAV down, but DJ has been hurt over the last couple of seasons. And now all you hear is cries about how he's a broken old man. He doesn't know how to play ball anymore. and that they should just DFA him and eat the $30 million that's owed the player. Not really something that's spectacular. And Anthony Rizzo, when he was traded here, he was a hallmark player coming from a World Series championship Chicago Cubs team. And he held his own for the first couple of seasons, but over the last 2 years, he had taken a concussion that I don't think was properly diagnosed, tried playing the field and wasn't successful. Last season, a collision broke his arm. 2 freak accidents, which is obviously taken away from his abilities on the field and as a player. This year, you have the soundings of get rid of Marcus Stroman. Stroman signed he basically took a pay cut to come play for New York. It's a place that he wants to be. He's from. And last year, he had a great first half of the season, but you could tell his arm was tired. His velocity on his fastballs slowed up to 3 miles an hour, which is a huge difference for a pitcher. And needless to say, he didn't have the greatest defense behind him, so he would end up pitching innings that he would have to get 4 and 5 outs to make it through. And more times than not, it didn't end well. Stroman is here on this squad this year. There was talk all off season about trading him. Now the fans have nothing but get rid of Stroman. And I'm telling you that with our improved defense and with him getting adequate rest, I think that he'll be the same pitcher that he has been when he was successful. But the fans jeering him and calling for his head are certainly not going to help things out. He had his first spring training outing on the first game of for us 2025. He pitched 1 inning. It was 1, 2, 3. Didn't throw over a large amount of pitches, and his accuracy was very good. Players don't wake up first thing in the morning and say, well, this is a good day to screw up. Why not give them the benefit of doubt and let them be the players that the organization brought into the team? Is it so hard to support the players that are here? I don't think so. Just my dime on the subject. I appreciate anybody who watched this video. If you like the content that you've heard, please subscribe, like the videos, share it out with whoever you'd like to, and make comments. I will do my best to answer everyone's comments. But like I said, I appreciate you all, and thank you. Have a good evening.